First question. Why did you choose the name Audrey Monroe?
Audrey Monroe. Oh, that has a lot of endearing qualities for me. Well, one, Marilyn Monroe is my icon. I also love Audrey Hepburn, and I was going to name my daughter Audrey Monroe, which has the same actual, is it hyphenation? As my given name. So I thought it was extremely fitting. It had personal ties to me, speaking both into my old Hollywood that I love, but also if I would have had a little girl, that's what I would have named her.
All right. What draws you to the pinup scene?
Ooh. I have been obsessed with old Hollywood and retro and vintage and antique since I was born. My family is very much steeped into their history, so we don't get rid of anything personal to us. So we have a beautiful 17th century china cabinet that's just been in the family, going from hand over hand and delicately and meticulously taken care of. But growing up, the movies that I watched were the old Hollywood movies, with Fred Astaire and Bing Crosby, Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, Gregory Peck, all of those wonderful stars, and those were my movie stars. So it started to cultivate the style in my mind. But growing up, I knew that if I went to school and I dressed like that, I was going to get made fun of, and my 11-year-old self could not handle that. So as I grew and I matured, I brought little bits and pieces of it into my life, and then I just decided last year that I was no longer going to just do it randomly once in a while or just wear red lipstick and winged eyeliner. I was going to go full throttle into it, which was so exciting because I'm a person who loves learning. It has to do with my makeup artistry, and I just decided this is for me, and this is what makes me feel really good, and that's what kind of put it all together. Not to mention that I really love antiques. They hold a nostalgic place in my heart.
All right. Number 3. Aside from Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe, name one other role model or inspiration from that period.
I really, really like Katharine Hepburn. I also really enjoy, Liz Taylor could act her socks off, and I really enjoy that. But Katharine Hepburn had a lifestyle. Oh, and Lauren Bacall. I love Lauren Bacall. The way
Okay.
that she spoke. I wish I had a voice like her.
Name one of your modern role models or
Dita
inspirations.
Von Teese, of course. Like, I don't know how many of you who are watching, but most of you would know who she is. If not, she is a glamour vintage icon who is a national, world renowned burlesque performer. And she is one of the most humblest and kindest people in the entire world. She's amazing. She's amazing.
All right. How long does it take for you to do your hair and makeup?
From start to finish, and if I'm not doing anything like special, about an hour. And that includes getting my outfit on.
Okay. If you could only have one piece of makeup, what would it be?
Red lipstick. Oh, that's so hard though because I really like powder. Probably powder.
What it
It's hard. I can't answer that. I need two. Do over.
What is your favorite classic movie?
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
What is your favorite modern movie?
There are so many. Like, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan and Harry Potter. Like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
If you could only have one book, what would it be?
Game of Thrones.
Which one? Only
Mm.
one book.
Mm. Only one book? Well, forget it. Then I'll have your beauty mark by Dita Von Teese.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's a lot.
How long have you been a makeup artist?
Over 10 years.
How long have you been a board certified esthetician?
Almost 10 years. I'd say it'll be 9 years this summer.
What is your favorite online retailer for clothing and accessories?
Ooh, I really love Pinup clothing, and I love Collective. But there's so many out there, and I'm still learning all of these wonderful clothing manufacturers. So if you're a clothing manufacturer and you want to sponsor me, please, please, please do so, because I'd love to try your wares.
Cat or dog?
Cat. I have both. I have both fur children, but I really love cats.
If you could move anywhere in the world, where would you choose?
London, maybe.
And finally, what is your spirit animal?
My cat. Samson. Which, if you are a part of my Instagram family, you will see my big orange tabby a lot because he's my boy.
Spirit animal, form of house cat.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching these questions. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.